Good morning, guys. My name is Destiny. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, hi, hello. It's currently 37 degrees outside. I just kicked on the heater in my room because I don't want to have to heat up my whole house while the kids are at school. It's literally just me and my dog, but he's like comfortable and I don't want it to be, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Like, I'm not freezing my dog. That's not what I'm saying. It's just, it don't need to be so high when it's just me and I'm in my room right now. Okay. I am deciding, where did I put it? But remember, it's cold, it's cold, it's cold. Hold on just a second. I'm so good at hiding stuff, I can't find it. Anyways, I had a pattern that I was coming out with. I haven't seen this pattern or any, like, what I wanted to do with it. I had a video that I recorded, and I'm like, I don't really like that video, but I think I'm going to redo it. But ultimately, I'm making a shawl with the song tag, the sun tag. I'm glitching out. The sun tag style shawl from like the 1700s, the way that they like attach them. And this all started because of I watched one episode of Outlanders, but that was after this, right? After I learned about this. So there's a woman named Claire, and it was the way that she had her shawls and how like they did that, and I was like, wow, that's really cool. So I wanted to attach it the way that they did after researching it. And then I really liked the Granny Stitch log cabin, but I didn't want to do the Granny Stitch per se. So I kind of came up with like this pattern, and I know it seems kind of off-centered because it kind of is, but when I go to put the border on, it'll be evened out. Like, it's not gonna need much of a border. So I'm currently working on this one because I've never seen anyone do the log cabin style just stitch. So this one's got like blues and yellows and greens and colors that I wouldn't usually work with. And then, so be prepared to see that come along. And then I'm currently, look. So the one that I wanted to show you was the one that I made my grandmother. I think my mom's picking it up this week for her. So, yeah. I don't know where I put it. But yeah, so I kind of, hers was like the first one that I started. Anyways, I have it in this pattern too, just a regular symmetrical shawl. I do like the crescent ones, so I don't know. I just want to do a symmetrical one and then donate this one possibly. No, I more than likely will. I don't want two of the same color schemes, but we'll see. I might like rotate them out if I want to wash one, have the other one. I don't know. I'm more of like pinks and colorfuls and not like super vibrant, but I'm not the like this tone of earthy colors. So we'll see. I might make this one and put it in the donate bin too. I don't know yet. But I'm gonna work on, let's see. I think I'm gonna work on this one. Get it pretty caught up so then I can put the border on. Oh, the other thing that I started this one today. I'm still working on my dress. It's currently in timeout. It's so big. It's so big that I'm done with it. I messed with it so much during the snowstorm. I hyperfixated on it, and I'm just like, but I'm on the last, I guess, like 4 or 5 rows. But it's because it's the ruffle. There's just so many stitches. Okay. I think, here's my thing. I was making this shawl pattern, the waffle stitch shawl pattern. And as much as I like it, I've made waffle stitch pattern blankets before. I don't think I like it in this color per se. I don't know. About myself, I don't know if you guys are like this, let me know down below. When I do projects, sometimes I'll do color schemes and I'll do like color scheme or some type of with somebody, you know, like how you'd go and like pick your colors. But I'm also the one that I absolutely love a scrappy project, and it's somewhere in this mess of my yarn right here by me. That's not it. That's my dress. That's not it either. But I like to be able to just do a pattern, get the yarn on there, make it as scrappy as I want, because I know it's going to come out great and beautiful and functional, and somebody out there is going to love it. And, you know, there's a time and a place for everything. And I think what's going on is where I'm making shawls to donate for like cancer and things like this year. I want them to be more color coded per se, but I will donate ones that's not as, you know, because it's a scrappy. I love scrappy blankets. I love scrappy shawls. But I think what I want to do too is, I know I'm rambling, but like this, I absolutely love this yarn. I like the waffle stitch. It's really not a hard pattern. This yarn, it calls for a size 5.5 millimeter hook. This is a size 6, and I know that it will drape out more when it's wet and things, but I don't like how close it is. Like this is like pretty, you know, pliable and things, and it's like bendable. Same hook, same type of yarn. It's just not made for this stitch. So I think what I'll do is I think I'm gonna keep working on this, but with my 6.5 and see how I like it. But I do want a waffle stitch one, because what I've heard, let me show you the front. Here's the front. I just don't think this yarn is meant for like the waffle stitch, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna play around with it, figure out what I want to do. But the waffle stitch, this is what I've heard, what I've read, because of these like little pockets here, right? When you wear it, and this goes for like when you cover up with the two, but it creates these little, however you want to lay it, but like if you lay it like this, it has these little pockets in it, and it holds your heat and it traps it inside, and it makes you warmer, and it's like more of like a thick, it's thick than like this is still holds your heat, but this is thicker. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this up. See, I don't know. I'm so undecided. I don't know if I want to keep going with this one and make it a scrappy one, or if I want to put this on the scrappy blanket that I've started. I think that's what I'm doing. I'm putting on the scrappy blanket that I started, and then I might make like a blue waffle stitch shawl or something with my blues, or if I have any yarn left over, I can make another color scheme of these and make it in the waffle stitch. Okay, enough of that ranting and rambling. This is kind of a chatty, not really working on nothing video. I do like that yarn though. It's great. I've had this yarn for at least 2 years. I started a blanket with it, took it apart. Started putting other things, took it apart. It's just, when the good Lord tells me that's where it's going to go, that's where I'm going to put it. And I think it's going to go at a scrappy blanket. So my husband was sick. He got a head cold. And then, from where he's my husband and I love being around him, and it's just inevitable. I have now caught that head cold. So yay. Alright. So with the shawl, I will say the one that's down here, that's the log cabin style. Boop. The one that's the log cabin style one. If you want them to line up on the same side, like your colors, do an even amount. If you want them to like off stack, So you see how like I have this orange here, and then like an orange here, and then it's over here, like it rotates back and forth. You're gonna want to do different colors. Like you're gonna need an odd amount of colors. Okay, let me see. I don't want to do neon. Let's see. I ended with this yellow or this white. So let's see. How'd I do it? Orange, brown. Oh, I didn't do brown. That's what it was. I did gray. I think I'm gonna do gray and then blue. Yeah, I switched it because... Oh, I didn't do yellow. I messed up, but that's okay. That's totally okay. Because I wouldn't have been able to put brown and then brown here when I did it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do... I did a different color blue here on top of this yellow, and I like it, but I don't know. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a gray on this side and a blue on... Well, let me think. No. I'm going to do blue on this side, gray over here, because I already have a blue that ended on this side last time. So that's what I'm going to do. Where's my blue? Is my blue? Kids are finally back at school. They had school last week, but there was days where it was just super slick to get out of the house, and just we would kind of get it cleared off, and then the snow would melt from the roof, and then it would land, and then it would make it slick, and just nightmare fuel. Okay, so y'all can see what I am doing. I'm sitting on my bed. I know I need like better angles. Okay, let's see. I do have a thing that sits on my neck where y'all can hang out with me and chill. Okay. I have it in here with the yarn. Move this over. I like the crochet over my ends. It just makes life easier, and then I can pull it through if it's not wanting to cooperate. I know lighting's kind of bad in here. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. Got new light bulbs. I think our light bulbs are just so old, and they need to be updated, which is fine. It's fine. I have a ceiling fan that my grandparents... This used to be my grandparents' house, and we bought it. There's a ceiling fan that has like a... It's like a tannish color dome looking thing, and let me move you back up here. And it's like a tannish colored dome, and I don't know if they bought it like that. I remember them buying ceiling fans, but I also remember when they do clean outs, or like the landlord that they would like work for, be like, hey, I need you to swipe this out, but like these are perfectly fine, so if you want to take them, use them. And then they would bring them, and we would use them here. So like I don't remember, but it's not like a yellow, it's not a whitish dome. It's more of like a yellowish brown khaki color. And it makes like lighting in here nearly impossible. And it's great for when you're trying to sleep and you need a light for somebody, but I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I mean, it's pretty. I need lighting. I don't need to have my lamp on And whatever these lights are, they kind of give me a headache. Oh, and then like we have natural lighting from the windows. However, my husband doesn't like a lot of lighting, and I'm like, take the black sheet down. Take it down. Take it down. I'm not a hermit crab. I need light. All is well, though. All is well. Okay. So, things that are going on. Making spaghetti for dinner. We've missed a month of church because of just weather. It sucks. The first one that we missed, it was because of the weather. School was canceled, but church was canceled, but it was done over Zoom. And then church was reopened, but are just sidewalks. Or like our driveway, and it's no matter what we do, it's not great. So I have for tomorrow. I ordered some rubbing alcohol, because you're supposed to be able to take rubbing alcohol, dish liquid soap, and boiling water, and you mix it together and you pour it, and because of the soap, it makes it spread fast. The hot water melts it, and the rubbing alcohol prevents the snow and ice from refreezing. And other people can get in and out of my house. The kids can get in and out of the house fine. My husband can get out of the house fine. But where I had hip surgery and my balance ain't great, and I trip and fall, and the slightest little bit of like uneven ground, like my hips, my like ankles roll, and I'm like, it's not great. It's not great at all. I gotta get it fixed. But today's gonna be 37. Tomorrow's supposed to be in the 40s, and I think we're gonna have a day in the 50s. Now I've heard next week we're supposed to get more snow, and I'm gonna cry and scream and throw a fit. But if I can get the ramps and everything cleaned, if I can get the ramp and the steps cleaned off and the sidewalk off and around the cars, I'm not so much worried about the actual driveway itself, because we'll be in the car can handle the traction. All is well and fine. So I'm not stressing. We still have yet to get another microwave. Microwave went out, I think, around Christmas. Was it around Christmas or right before? I don't remember. But the microwave finally went out, and we just have yet to get one. We're like, okay, we'll air fry stuff. We'll put stuff on the burner, on the stove. We'll heat things up the traditional way. All is well. It sucks when I want to heat up like biscuits and sausage. I'll put those in the air fryer, but then I have to get a pot, and I have to use the pot to heat up the gravy, and it's like, like I could put hamburger mac and cheese. I could put like the rice and stuff that we'll make. I could put that in the air fryer and add a little bit of liquids, because like before I put it in there, and I could put a pan in there. But I don't want pure liquid getting heat up in the air fryer. So it just takes more time. I think it's the convenience. That's what it is, the microwave convenience. But I'm finding myself eating less. I do snack, and I'm constantly wanting snacks. I don't know if that's because, like, the time of the month that's coming around the circle, or if there's, like, other things going on with my body. I've always been a snacker, but I don't know. I do know we're eating more healthier things. Like, if we'll eat burritos, they taste better in the air fryer, which I knew they would. We make pizzas in the oven like usual. We're not doing without, is what I'm saying. I just find myself going and eating less bowls of things because I don't want to mess with it. Which is good. Like before we had our microwave, I would get, I'm gonna say hamburgers, mac and cheese. I grew up with hamburger mac and cheese. It was cheaper than Hamburger Helper when you're feeding a large family. And like as an adult, like I make it for the kids and we all love it. And it is what it is. So when we had the microwave, I'd get a bowl, eat it, go back and heat up another bowl, eat it, go and heat another bowl, eat it. But now I'm like, I can get one bowl, that's fine. I can heat up everybody else's. But do I want to sit there and wait for everything to heat up in the air fryer on reheat or whatever setting it's set at? Do I want to do that, or do I want to just say screw it? Because after that first bowl, it's like the story of my life. That's totally fine. And then I don't know. You know, like I'll probably think I'm crazy, or they'll be like, duh. But I grew up with the microwave. I also grew up with a lot of the meals cooked on the stove. It's fine. I'm just saying, like, it takes longer, but I can do it more in batches. So like, if I don't use the oven to heat up chicken nuggets, that's just not me. So like, if the kids wanted chicken nuggets, it would be like this person's bowl or this person's bowl, like right after another, or all of them together, or whatever, in the microwave. And then, because that's what they would do, right? Like, I'd let the kids be independent. But now, like, they like them so much coming out of the air fryer, and the air fryer can hold more in the spot than the microwave would on one plate. And it's fine. I love it. But, like, if I'm heating up, let's see, I'm trying to think. Like, if I'm heating up potato soup, I don't want to just heat up multiple bowls in the microwave. I could just do it right on the stove top in a pan and you know, in a pot, and dish it out while making grilled cheese next to it, which we've done. So it just like common sense things, like, well, you could have been doing that before. Yes, I could. The problem is because everything was so convenient, it made more options for people to not want to eat the same things when it came to leftover night, which is fine. But like, without the microwave, I'm going on and on about this microwave, but without the microwave, I don't have multiple pots where I could do, I'm thinking of like liquids, right? Like potato soup, chili, and chicken and dumplings, right? Potato soup, chicken, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I have 3 different people that want 3 different things and I only have one regular little pot, I don't want to have to heat one and take a while for that to heat up and then do the other one, So what we've been doing is, if you want that one, you need to get first come, first serve. Or we eat this leftover on this night and then this leftover on this night. You know, it's just, that's the downfall to it, as to like, if my oldest wants chili and my youngest wants potato soup and my middle child wants chicken and dumplings, and you know, leftover wise, we could just pop in each bowl in the microwave. I know I'm going on and on. That's the only downfall. Because then, like, what would be an inconvenience for like a minute or two in the microwave now is an inconvenience because I have to wait 5 minutes per each soup, and I don't know. I guess it's a learning curve for sure. And then the other thing too is like portion sizes. So as to before, we'd fill it up in the bowl, heat it up. Now if I want to put it in the pot and I don't want to heat up the whole entire thing, I have to go, okay, this ladle that I'm using right here, I can just, how many? So I'd have to like remember, like, this little ladle would have 3 of this one to go into the bowl. And if I'm doing that 5 times, well, then that's 15 scoops. It's a lot. It's a lot, but it's not. Uh, we watched Lord of the Rings this weekend. So my husband likes Lord of the Rings. He's not obsessed with it, but we watched the first one. We watched the first one, half of it, Saturday night. And then Sunday, because we were snowed in and we couldn't go to church because of the ice being so thick. Like, we have ice that's like this thick. It's thick. But, yeah, so we watched the rest of the first Lord of the Rings, and then we watched the second one. And I think, because the third one's 4 hours, I'm thinking that's either going to be a tomorrow night thing. Well, see, kids have school. But Daniel's off on Wednesday, so I'm just trying to think. It might be this weekend that we watch it. Who knows? Alright, so currently, look, I still got this first row to go because I've been sitting here chatting McNatting my head off. So I think tomorrow I'm gonna have another video come out. I'm gonna do like one of these and post it, or maybe go live. It depends on how my stomach is. I get random IBS stomach attacks for no reason whatsoever. So it just depends. Oh, my knee. Okay. Just working. My dog is named after one of the Harry Potter, goodness gracious, Lord of the Rings characters. So if y'all can guess it, let me know. Comment down below if you can guess which one he's named after. I didn't name him it, but my husband did. He was born in my house from his mom. My mom's dog ended up getting pregnant, and they were born here in my house 2 weeks after my youngest was born, and kept him. My husband named him. He was like, "You're gonna live here forever," and I'm like, "No!" And then like I couldn't say no, so because my thing was like a puppy and little kids. I already had dogs. That's not my problem, but it was just like a puppy and a baby and trying to potty train a puppy while like getting up in the middle of the night to change diapers and formula and the chewy phase. Like I said, I have dogs. I love dogs. I love all animals. I would rescue each and every one of them. It's my heart. I'm a big animal lover. My problem is right there at that moment. I was just like, so much going on. But indirectly, the summer that he started to chew on everything, I was hardly ever home because me and the kids were down at my grandmother's, camping out and doing stuff. So my husband would get home, the stuff chewed up, because he would finagle himself out of the kennel. He wasn't there the whole time. He wasn't kenneled up the whole time. But he would sit there and like chew on my husband's arm in his hand. Like, looking back, I'm like, what you get. But no, him's a good boy. He's a crazy good boy. Alright, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I'll see y'all next time. Bye, guys.